Finished my first sapphic book of the year yesterday, and it was this book, so let's talk about it. I didn't really have any expectations going into this book. I had never read anything by this author, and I didn't even really read the description before I started reading. I was just like going off the cover, being like, all right, it's sapphic and it's related to like movies. And I was so pleasantly surprised. Most of the time with contemporary romances, I don't expect to like really like it. I kind of expect to walk away being like, oh, that was fine. But no, I give this one a solid 4-star. It was moving and tender and a little weird at times, but like overall fun. I also really appreciated the fact that the women in the story were older. I feel like usually contemporary romances follow people who are from the age of like 25 to like at most like 35. And I've barely read any 35. They were both, I think, like 40-ish. So that was just something like new and refreshing for me. The book follows Ash, who is the owner of a film production company and a former director who kind of isolated herself from Hollywood following like a series of unfortunate events where she kind of fell out of favor with a lot of people. And Rose is a business consultant who has like this secret ASMR thing going on. They have this random brief moment of interaction when Rose's pugs are like digging through the trash of Ash's production company, and Ash like comes out and is like, oh, hi. But they don't like introduce themselves. They don't swap numbers or anything. And then Ash's production assistant reaches out to Rose for help because they have this big film pitch coming up, and Ash is like struggling to share responsibility. Like she's taking on too much work, and she knows that if she doesn't do something about it, it's like they're not going to get this pitch approved. And so Rose realizes it's this woman that she ran into and agrees to do it pro bono. And it's just so weirdly perfect. Like when they meet up and the relationship that they build, it becomes like this deeply emotional bond. And I don't know, I didn't expect it, and I thought that it worked really well. It wasn't insta-lovey, but it was a little like insta-lusty, which I don't really mind. It was a solid sapphic romance. It had a really good cast of characters. I liked the writing style. It was dual POV, written in third person, which I think if you do dual POV, it needs to be in third person. Otherwise, it feels a little amateurish, which this didn't suffer from. There were moments where the pacing was a bit weird, but I think overall it was an enjoyable read and I would recommend it.